After 3 months of just not being motivated to do any videos and my broken foot, I'm back. Yeah, I'm in an apartment right now for 1 month. Now looking for a studio, which I'm gonna tour in about 2 hours. But yeah, let me talk about milestones. That's a big topic. While I'm doing that, let me show you around my new place. All right, so I'm gonna show you the first and most important place of my milestone journey when my leg was broken. So this, where I'm standing at, is the restroom. This is the sliding door for the shower. And the restroom's right behind me, as long as my green towel. This is the first huge milestone out of my surgery because I couldn't get up. This is day 1, full day 1, it's almost 12, of my leg trying to recover. Basically, I was bedridden for around 3 or 4 days. And once I took the courage to actually sit up and actually take a dump and a piss, I felt good. And that was one of the huge milestones that I had in a while. The other one is right next to it, which is the shower. I did not shower for around the same amount of time. Basically, when I was in bed, I was just taking a warm cloth, a soapy warm cloth, and just rubbing it on myself, because that's the most I can do. And after the day that I also took a dump, took a piss, I also tried showering, because it was the first time in a while where I can actually stand up without fearing that something can go wrong. The shower became checkpoints within the milestone. So eventually when I got out of the cast, I didn't need a plastic bag over my foot when I showered. And eventually I could just take off the boot that I was walking in. It's like a huge plastic boot that you can take off with Velcro, and actually shower my foot for the first time. And that was kind of disgusting because my foot was basically, or my whole leg was purple and yellow from all the cast stuff. So having the privilege to shower without it was the best feeling. Next one, I'll show you the bed. This is the bed for the month. It has a nice thin lining for a bed, as well as a metal frame. It will do me good, but it won't serve me as a workplace. So back when I was at home with my broken leg, I did remote work. I would just basically sit here and just work my 9 to 5 here, and then get fed meals and stuff. This was a place where I would spend 90% of my day. Eventually, when I was able to get up and actually put my foot down, I went to the desk. This is the last place of the room. There's like different corners of the room that are just not interesting. I have a bunch of stuff like my mop, my broom, and just a bunch of junk that I can't store anywhere because the storage space in this apartment is very small. So every time I have to cook, especially all my ingredient stuff, I have to pile it in a bag, bring it downstairs, then I can just do whatever and then bring it back up. Speaking of storage, I have my closet, which contains my futon, my floor futon, as well as my clothes at the bottom, and a rug and an extra towel. So it's just a set of different stuff. It is very convenient, at least for the month. Yeah, that's it for the apartment tour. Now I have to get ready to go outside and as well as eat. So let me do that while telling you about the milestone. how I would sum it down for what a milestone can be is freedom. When I was recovering from my leg injury, having the freedom of going to the restroom, it felt like a distant time where I can actually walk. For me, my current milestone that I have set for myself is trying to find a new studio apartment with my own kitchen. Because I've never experienced that through the time that I rented on Facebook, moved out and lived with my high school mate Dayton. The fridge was never entirely mine, as well as the kitchen. I would just like to have a kitchen to myself where I can decorate it how I want. I can do whatever I want with it. A milestone is just curated to yourself, and it can be anything big or small, something that feels out of the ordinary. But the first thing I need to do, other than apartment hunting, is just getting back on YouTube, trying to get momentum going again, because I think it's time. I think it's time to actually try to hit the YouTube milestone of 10K, because I've already hit one. And then when that happens, I'm gonna get myself a new camera. I'm gonna force myself to not splurge on anything right now. But if I can make the effort in trying to hit that milestone, then yeah, I can get to rewarding myself in that time. But for now, it's time to put on some socks, put on my jacket, and get ready to go.